The person who is smiling every time you see them is privately battling depression.
I think the biggest disability that we have as human beings is unbelief.
Everybody has a different talent. And the reason we're all so messed up is because you're looking at everybody else's talent.
You know, sometimes you can be blinded by your extreme emotions. And it was sad, and there were thoughts, but there were never actions.
So many people are obsessed with becoming perfect that they never take action, and they never learn to enjoy this moment. That may be one of the greatest tragedies any of us can face.
I can tell you that now. Be aware of that. Things are not going to work out exactly right. For a time they will, sometimes. And that's when life is just playing a game with you.
We're all participating in this thing called life. Life has ebb and flows. Mountaintops, it's got valleys, it's got thunderstorms in it, earthquakes. This life, you stop expecting it to go smooth.
And you need something else as well. You have to be willing to let go, to accept that it's over. Otherwise, your mind will feed on your hope and set you back.
Everything is going to be fine. I don't care how bad of a situation you're in or how much the world seems to be against you. You're not going to be like that forever. And if you fight through it, which I know you can, it will be worth it. You just need time. Everything's going to be all right.
You can handle this. You just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right. This is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know.
And so the first step in overcoming depression is acknowledging that something must change. You cannot fix what you do not face. Suppression, denial, and pretending that everything is okay is not going to help you feel better.
Mental health should be the same way. Mental health is just health. So and the way that we get to that point is to actually check in with ourselves and say, oh, do I need to take it easy? Do I need medication? Do I need to see a professional? Like, those are things you can do. Above all, I think the number one, the gateway into all of that is just being able to talk about it.
The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character.
Your real work is to figure out where your power base is and to work on the alignment of your personality, your gifts that you have to give, with the real reason why you're here.
Getting over heartbreak is not a journey. It's a fight. And your reason is your strongest weapon.
The relationship collapsed on them suddenly, which is quite common. You know, they get betrayed or someone leaves them suddenly, and then they don't know what to do, because, especially if they're conscientious, because then they just tear themselves into pieces trying to figure out what they did wrong to bring about that event.
We all go through things in life that don't make sense.
There is no breakup explanation that's going to feel satisfying. No rationale can take away the pain you feel. So don't search for one. Don't wait for one. Just accept the one you were offered, or make up one yourself, and then put the question to rest, because you need that closure to resist the addiction.
I know how it feels to have a broken heart, and I know how it feels to be alone. But I just want you to know that it's not the end.
You shouldn't have to convince anybody to love you. If they can walk, let them go. If they leave you, it means they're not attached to your future.
Don't invest yourself in the wrong people. Because when you invest yourself in the wrong people, they break you into pieces, they torn you apart.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
When you break, you have the opportunity to show the world, the whole world, what you are really made of.
Right now, you're going through fucking hell. It's been awful. Someone ripped your heart out. That's hell. But I want that version of you that goes through hell and comes out and has something to say at the end of it.
The difficulty, the delay, the betrayal was all instrumental in you reaching your destiny.
Tough times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create tough times.
If you can't get through on this level, go up to a higher level. Sometimes the reason God allows you to be restricted is because you're at the wrong level. And sometimes He'll put a disappointment in your life, so you have to climb over it.
Will you allow it to be a weight that just sinks you, leaves you knocked down, never to get back up again? People just say, that's it, they're out for the count, they're never coming back from that one. Or do you find a wing in there somehow? It's just a way to rise to the occasion. You will either fail because of adversity or you will be forged by adversity.
Who wins if you move on? Who wins if you forget about them? Who wins if you create your best ever life, full of success and abundance? You win.
You're not stopping because you can't go on. You're stopping because of the what ifs and the worst case scenarios. You're stopping because you're preconditioned to stay within boundaries.
You know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it looked like. Before you really blow up, and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand without having it.
You see, the first mistake that people make about success is that they somehow think that it's a destination. It's not a destination, it's a journey.
And the fact that you're afraid, that's robbing you of all of the experiences that you want to have in your life. I mean, if you're afraid to fly, that's going to limit your ability to travel and see the world or go visit friends. If you're afraid of public speaking, that's going to really limit your ability to express yourself and share your ideas.
You need to learn to think, because thinking makes you act effectively in the world. Thinking makes you win the battles you undertake, and those could be battles for good things. If you can think and speak and write, you are absolutely deadly. Nothing can get in your way.
It is literally in the difficulties that you begin to find just how much you're capable of. It's in the suffering that you find out how resilient you are. It's in the pain that you can rise up and get tough.
We are all time travelers, journeying together into the future.
Ain't no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs. The elevator don't go to the top, man. Not in the world of success.
If you are going to give and grow and evolve and attain and become, everything rises and falls on your viewpoint.
Here's something else. Most people are not living their dreams because of fear, ladies and gentlemen.
Get very clear about what you're fearful about, why you're making choices in your life based on that fear, and then face that fear.
What do you want to be? If this isn't the life you want to live, do something about it.
And when winning becomes who the f you are, guess what you become? Become a winner.
The key to self-esteem is the ability to take your value and pay it forward or pay it out, and to be able to accept it when it's paid to you.
Just takes time. You have to have these little things compound over and over and over. All right. So it's not about talent.
Knowing thyself is first, foremost, primary, foundational, and means way more than anything else. When you're ready to be great, greatness shows up in front of your eyes.
It's you versus you. Your dream versus the world. You're going to have to be phenomenal in everything you do because everyone in the world is chasing greatness. And what do you do when a man is going 100 miles per hour and you haven't even started the engine yet?
We can learn to do the most incredible things. All we need to do is take the time to do it. So it's not a matter of capacity. It's a matter of judgment. It's a matter of excitement. It's a matter of will. And it's a matter of wanting to bad enough.
You want to be in the driver's seat of your own life, because if you're not, life will drive you.
Passion, purpose, and desire that has you waking up every single day. What is it? What is it that gives you unwavering conviction to go get what's yours? To do what you want to do?
And no matter what path you choose, I want you to make sure it's you choosing it and not someone else.